How's everybody doing? This is Steve Dallas, 3D Gaming Channel. We're back. Today is Sunday, July 13th. Last night we played the episode 1, which is the beginning of Rome Total War. So we're going to continue that. This is the first game. Again, just a quick recap. You know, I played games when I was younger. You can see I'm older. Didn't really complete the playthrough on this. Played it a little bit here or there. Lots of my games are like that. And now I'm retired, so I got some time. So I'm going back and playing some games and going through like a tutorial in case there's other older people out there or people that are just playing for the first time. So let's load the game from yesterday. Load a campaign game. We're going to do the playthrough because that's what we did. That was the first part. Let's give it a second to queue up. And then we're going to go from where we completed. So basically, like I said, we're doing one turn at a time. I did a few things into this turn. So let's zoom in here. So yesterday, before we ended, I did play the beginning of this turn. So at the beginning of this turn, it said we had to take Medolanium here. So originally, I was sending my spy to Patavium. But now, what we're going to do is we're going to send him into Medolanium. We're just going to click on the spy so you can see. If we click the agent, let's bring him up. And so, you know, it'll tell you his name is Decius Curtius, right? He's an expert spy. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, skill points, I guess if you want to call them skill points. So we're going to send him into here. You click on there like that, and you right click, and you can speed it up by hitting that. And he's going to go in there. So when he goes into the settlement, we know that there's the faction heir is there. And he's got one, troop of warband. And then he's got a bunch of guys out. They came out because I think they're going to attack me because I moved my guys out. So next what we want to do is, like I told you guys, I use all my characters. I want to send this guy out here. So that's your diplomat. We're going to send them to this part of the world because we're going to set up trade because that'll increase income. We don't want to set up trade with the Gauls because then we have to break our word, right? And then that can influence the game, right? So we don't want to make deals. So yeah, I guess you could if you wanted to, but we want to try to keep our word, right? So if we have no binds or bonding, treaties or anything like that with them, we can attack them and I guess it really doesn't matter what the rest of the world thinks because we're trying to conquer them. But we want to have, we want to set it with some kind of rule and some kind of follow some etiquette, I guess. So yesterday, like I said, we're building up one thing at a time so everybody can get a hang of it. So we built up a town watch in Araminium, and we're going to send him over to here. And then we can bring these 3 guys out. So what we're going to do is we're going to send this kid over here. Actually, we'll leave the kid there. We're going to send our general. We're going to send them with these guys. Let's see. We'll go. We're going to press shift. We're going to go. Oh, we don't want to do all those guys. So let's do this. Let's bring him out right there. And then I want to do from this one. And we'll do the Velites. And we're going to join that group. We're going to leave this kid over here. He's the faction son of one of our heirs. And we're going to leave him with 2 guys. He's going to be on Sequester. And we can see if we go back here. We'll do the cities in a second. I just want to move this guy over to here. So I'm moving him over to here to counter him. And then what we're going to do is we're going to back him up. We're going to give him all 3 of these guys. Right? So it's going to be a nice war pact, right? A nice war band because we're going to be fighting. So now you can see it's our territory, so we don't have to have a big town watch. I like to leave 2 town watches in each one. And like I said, if we go to the pieces we can build in the recruitment section, you could go cheap. You can go with peasants. But since we're kind of in an active fighting situation, I'd rather have town watches like a step up. So that's what I'm doing. So eventually what we're going to do, we're going to build another diplomat because we sent our other guy away because you always want one close by. And you can see we're working on the roads. After the roads, we're probably going to go food in Arretium. And then over here in Araminium, we're not going to go food. We're going to actually build the military barracks because right now I can only build the town watch. But I wanted to build... let's make another one while we're here. So I wanted to build the roads because this way we can get in and out of our action to the north very quickly and send our troops. And you know what? Since we're here, let's recruit. We're going to recruit him again because we want to. We got a good amount of gold. And here we're going to go look at our city. So when we first took this over, it was a very small town, okay? And what we did was we built the villa, right? And now from the villa, it opened up the menu. You can see we could pretty much, buy a lot of stuff. So here's like a temple, and each temple does certain things, which we're going to get into later. Then you got the beginning roads. Then you got the food. Then you got a trader. Traders are good because later we're going to get into, if you make a trader, you can make blacksmiths, and then you can add points to either armor or attacking. And we're going to get into all of that shortly. Now, since, we want to build up our town watch and everything, let's build the barracks here, okay? So, again, I'm only doing one at a time. Usually, if I'm playing by myself, I just, pump out what I want and, got to go back. But I want to teach everybody, so we're going to go a little slower. So that's pretty much for this turn. So we're actually going to play 2 turns because we started half of this turn yesterday when we ended it because the Senate gave us, to take Mediolanum. And there's only one thing I want to look at. So yesterday, I didn't really, I kind of told you about this stuff. So, but I'm just going to rehash it really quick. If we change the rates, right, from normal to higher to very high, you could see things change, right? So our income goes up, right? So, but then also the growth goes down and the public order goes down, right? And so we want to keep it, we already went down 10% because we're spending money, right? So, and you could see in the first turn, the income was only 62 and I kept it at a normal rate and we jumped up to 177 just with trade and everything. So I'm going to keep it at a normal pace for now. After we're going to go higher because we're going to build up some, bigger armies and stuff. But I just want to give a recap on that and then we'll just check this one. You'll see the same thing. We got it at a normal rate, and the income here is minus 26. So we could go a little higher here, but then our public order goes to 105. And I want to keep it a little higher. So we're going to keep it there for a second. So we are negative, but we're going to give us a turn to reset because now we have Segesta. And if we look at Segesta, we're at a normal rate with 175, right? But if I go higher, watch what happens. The growth rate goes down, okay? And since this is we want this to be a budding, place, we could get a little higher money out of it, but then our population is going to take a little longer to develop, and we want to, since we're at war with the Gauls now, we want to grow the cities as fast as possible. And you're going to see, as we take these two, we're going to be really in good shape. So for this turn, we're going to leave that there. I'm going to end my turn. So that was actually, this is actually going to be episode 2. It's going to be turn 2 and 3. I hit the wrong button. Let's just hit this one. And you can see it's going to shift through all. Oh, and other thing I forgot to tell you guys, on the screen, when you set up a game, it gave us the 3 choices: the Brutii, the Scipii, and the Julii clans. Okay, as we conquer factions and destroy them, okay, as we play the game, then we can actually play the other factions too. Then you'll be able to play, like, let's say, the Gauls. So as we defeat them, we'll get more and more factions to play. So if we look here, if we go to the turn report, oh, I clicked it. We're going to left click it. So this tells us what we built and where they are. And then we'll check this out. War declared. So the House of Brutii declared war in the Greek city. So we're at war. All right. And so let's go up here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to send this guy all the way over here. Also, he's exploring the map by sending him around. Now, our spy got kicked out. You can see sometimes that happens. They can destroy them and they kick him out. If our spy goes back in here, and you see they have rebels too, some of their forces. Remember I told you guys, if you leave your forces out and you don't build a fort, sometimes they can become rebels. They can be bought off. We can actually go up to them and buy them ourselves with our diplomat. So that stuff is pretty important. We're going to learn that aspect of the game. So I'm going to try to send them back in, because if you send them back in, when I attack, he can actually, in the middle of the night, he can actually open the gates. And then sometimes you don't have to build all the siege weapons, and you can just go right in the middle of the night and attack the city. So we're going to leave him like that. Now, what we're going to do is, normally I would build right here a fort. So I'm going to put this guy, it's going to be 500. So let's go right there. And you know what? I just want to see. I want to zoom in here because I don't want to be on his property. Let's actually back up a little. All right. So we can attack him. But you know what? Before we attack him, let's just move these guys out. We got another one over here. So we built... I'm going to leave 2 and 2. So I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to send him over there. And I just want to show you, this will be built next turn. You can see it's almost done, right? It takes 3 turns. And then when that's built, we're going to build the next thing. So we're going to give this one a little break because if we click here, you'll see they're taking a little hit there, right? And they're not going to be happy. So we're not going to build anything there. But here, we're going to do this. So we're going to recruit another diplomat. All right. And then over here, we still can't build anything. You'll see when I click it, because that's building. Once the barracks builds, then we'll be able to build a town watch and peasants, right? And then maybe here we'll put a peasant just to show you and to keep the cost down. So right now, eventually I have to take Mediolanum, but these guys are in our way. And we're going to have to fight them either way, because if we take that, they're going to attack us. So I'm going to just attack them right out in the open. So we're going to attack a neutral faction. So yeah, we're going to kind of break our word. And you know what? So they backed up. And you see it's going to say, if I click this one, war is declared, right? Because we attacked, right? So, but we got to attack them anyway. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's move and attack them again. I think we used all our movement. No, we got a little movement left. Okay, so now here's the battle deployment screen again. And like I said, you can use the computer, you can withdraw, we're not going to withdraw, or you can actually fight it out. So this is the beginning. It's pretty, big battle. So we do want to fight this one out, and we want to show you. So I'm going to hit the battle. We're going to take the field of battle. We're going to deploy our troops. Just takes a second here. General sounds good. Nice. Okay, the troops are ready. So we're going to hit start deployment. And you can see the screen. That's all of them in this green territory, my lower left on the map. And then that's us, like with the blue V coming out. So we got a pretty good area here. So when we're facing them, they're going to march onto us. They're going to be up in where my arrow is in this area. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave my troops here. I just want to see something because I may just rearrange them a little. So we want to put this guy there and that guy there. So we're going to move him here for a second. We're going to move them there. I'll tell you why we did that. I just want to spread the line a little because I don't want them to overlap. And I'm going to show you how we're going to deploy them, what we're going to do. There we go. I don't want them to be right on top of each other. There we go, right about there. Perfect. I want a little space. And let's see who's in the wings over here. Okay, so we're going to go. So the Triarii throw spears, so we want them in the center. A little bit over here. All right, so that's the front row. And then what we got here, those are our velites. These are our archers, and this is our general and our cavalry. So what we're going to do now is we're going to highlight everybody. And so over here on my right now, we can't do it yet because I didn't start the battle. But as soon as I hit start the battle, we're going to click that button. And I'm going to, because yesterday when I was fighting, I forgot actually how to group them all. And it didn't really matter. It was a small battle, but now that it's a bigger battle. Okay, so now they're coming. We got pretty good coverage, and there's no time limit. Well, actually, I checked no time limits on our battles, but this, if you look here where my arrow is, there is an hourglass, and there could be time limits. So now, everybody's selected, and we want to see the little flags here, group units. So I'm going to click that. Now, everything acts together. So if I click this eye, they're all activated, and now if I take my right mouse and I click my right mouse, I could drag them any way I want. So let's move up a little. Let's face them like that because they're coming. So let's move up a little. We're going to use the cover of the trees. We're going to let them come to us so they're tired. We might inch up a little bit here or there. And we could see, let's see if we can see their movements. So they're hiding in the trees. They're not coming in. But let's see. Because we want to hit them right on center. We don't want to like overlap them. We could overlap them because you want to envelop. So part of battling, you want to have, use your arrow archers and your spears and stuff like that, your ranged weapons. And then you want to have an infantry front. And then you want to use your cavalry to envelop or to charge at breaking units. So you want to keep them kind of on the wings or in the back. And what you want to do, though, is you want to try to, anytime you can, use any ground, trees, mountains, anything like that to your advantage, any choke points. And you want to always try to get a unit from both sides. So if we can actually envelop them or circle them, we want to do that. So they're coming in. We just can't see them because they're in the forest. So let's do this now. Let's drag again. No, we want to stop them for a second because it's going to be a mess. We don't want that. We want to drag them. There we go. There they come. But we want to clean this up a little. Alright, so what we want to do is I'm going to drag them this way. And then we're going to charge them. Let's swing this way. We want to try to hit them on an angle. So we hit their forces so we can, have these sides envelop them or try to encircle them. So what we're going to do is we're going to move forward. They're going to swing to the left. They're not coming to get us, so we're going to have to go get them. So we're going to move up. I want to do it in an orderly fashion, though, when we move. Give them a second to swing into it. I could have actually got them all back in formation one at a time, but it's easier if you do it everything at once. When you big battles, I like to keep everything together. And then, as the battle unfolds, then you might send units here or there, and you're going to see in a second. But what we're going to do is, see, they're coming. Now they're coming. Okay, they were taking their time. I think they thought because we shifted. I think they thought maybe we were leaving. So now they're finally attacking us. I wanted to use the cover to, my advantage. That's why I was staying in the forest. Once they swing into place, we'll move up a little. This way we advance in formation. We got a good angle on them. I'm going to try to keep us in the forest. So what we're going to try to do, it looks like our left is probably going to overlap them. So we'll swing this over around when we get up there. I'm going to swing this around now. So let's go like this. Let's wait till they get into place, the rest of those guys. No, let's stop that. It's been a while since I used these commands, so we want to left click. I don't know why. Drag. There we go. Not doing what I wanted to do, but all right, I want to swing this left just about there, but it didn't do what I wanted to. Let's get back in formation, and then let's swing it. No, stop. All right, I'm going to advance. Once we get them in order again, I screwed it up. So, I told you, man, I'm old, not so good with the keys. So be nice on your comments, man. All right, let's move up. So like I said, what I want to try to do is this left wing, I'm going to try to come around the side because our line is longer than theirs. And I think we'll be able to hold the middle because we have our archers and we have our cavalry back here just in case. But I want to, eventually we're going to be in there. When we stop, let's see if we can hit them with our archers. Let's hit them with fire archers. So if we look down here, we gotta wait till they're done moving. Let's hit the eye. All right, let's see if we're in the range of our archers. Let's go archers. So this little red thing, it says, oh, it's actually, that's disabled. Now this is enabled. And let's see if we can hit them with our fire arrows. Scared the crap out of them. Let's move up a little bit more. Oh, no, wait, stop. Let's hit the eye first. Let's move up. All right, we're going to go right into them now. It's going to be good now. So let's go back to our archers because we are going to be in range now. Send them with a volley. There you go. Send them again. Here they come. So again, we're going to swing these. These guys are going to come around the side. We're going to try to envelop. Here they come. Let's go to our Principes as they get closer. See if we can fire at will. Let's do our Velites. Let's hit the eye. Let's move up a little more because we're going to hit them with all we got now. Yeah, I wanted to move up a little bit. They went after them. Okay, so we're going to hit these guys. These guys are going to go here. These guys are going to go here. These guys are going to hit them there. And the cavalry is going to hang back. We're going to swing these guys in here. All right, he committed his cavalry, so we're going to go kill his skirmishers back there. We're going to hit these guys with our cavalry. Just turned into a mess. Come on, guys. Hit him with the arrows. Zoom in here and see what's going on. So let's hit I. Let's commit everybody. So we're going to send our general after their cavalry. We're going to try to kill the general and get some experience. Let's send everybody except him. So let's go like this. Shift. No, that's not. No, we killed the general. Cool. That's what we wanted. We wanted to get some experience. Yes, everybody's going. Okay, so we're going to continue because we want to try to wipe out as many as we can because we're going to have to fight them again. So our guys are pursuing. You see our cavalry's going after theirs. Oh, their cavalry turned around, I think. All right, we're not going to get their cavalry. What we're going to do is we're going to slam them. So they're going to be stuck between our cavalry and all our guys. Let's get everybody in the fray here. So that got a little messy. I actually hit the wrong button, but I got tired of reorganizing it, so we just went in there. Now, it didn't really matter on this one. Again, we outnumbered them, but you got to be careful on some battles. A little mishap like that, you can lose the battle, you know? So, let's see. We're going to run them down. We're going to kill as many as we can because we're going to have to deal with them again later. I'm making a recording. Yeah. All right, so they ran past the thing. Eventually, it's just going to end. That's it. And we'll get some casualties. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those. All right, so we killed twice as many as we lost. That's always good. And we killed their general. That's always a plus. Took a piece off the board, right? Just have some water here. Okay, so we kept some troops in reserve. I'm going to show you what we're going to do at our capital. So we're going to go in here. And so you can combine these forces, the same ones. So these guys, and you see they got the little arrow down. That means they have experience now. So we're going to combine this guy with that guy. And this guy doesn't have any experience. So we're going to top off our units. We're going to send him here. Send him there. And now we're going to send this guy back to our capital. So we're going to send him over here because we're going to send him to get healed. And we're just going to put him there because one's going to join our army, one's going to go back. And we're going to end this turn in a second. But before we end this turn, I just wanted to... There's one last thing I wanted to see. Let's go all the way down to here, because we're going to attack that city. We're not going to fight the rebels, because that was their men. And we're going to end that turn. So it's cycling through all the other factions. Okay, they sent reinforcements. So we're going to send reinforcements too. So, okay, so you have kids, right? Your kids can get married. So here's Garrison Commander, Cassius. He looks pretty good. He's got 1 star, 121. He's a young age. I'm going to accept it. So now we got another general. So our end of turn report shows us all the money, right? Our expenditures, our money, how much we got in our treasury. This tells us we got something, all the stuff that was built. We got the diplomat. So right now we're at war with Gaul. And then we got married. We got the extra general. Okay, so let's send this one. Actually, you know what? Let's wait a second. Because I want to siege the city. Alright, so we're going to build some things to besiege, so maintain siege. I don't know what happened to our spy. He didn't open the door. So I don't know. I don't think he did good. I don't think he died, but... So, we're going to send our guy down here. Send him over to Greece. And then our new guy, so send our new commander here. And so we're going to build some things now. We're going to recruit Hastati. And now, so we could build stables, get cavalry. We could build, archers. We could build the food. We're going to take a quick look. We got some income. We got public order. We got growth. So I know we said we were going to do the food, but now we're actually in the fight. And I want to build an archery range because I like the archers. So we're going to bring the archers in there. And now we're going to come over to here. And over here, we're going to build the military barracks so we can build Hastati and then open up other things, avenues to build more soldiers. And here we are going to recruit again. And we're going to send this guy here. We're going to send this guy here. And we're going to send... Yeah, we'll send this one here. And Segesta. Let's see. So now we can start doing things. So you can see now we can recruit a town watch. We're going to recruit another one because I like to leave 2 in each town. We're going to build, in case we get attacked, let's build the palisades. It takes a turn. And so I was going to send this guy back into here and watch what happens when he gets there. If we jump into here and go to recruit, retrain, we just click him. And on next turn, he's going to be healed. And so that ends turn 3. Let's end it. Actually, one other thing we can do while we're out here. Let's see. Okay, sometimes we can recruit mercenaries, but we don't need them. All right, this is turn 4. We're gonna play turn 4, and then we're gonna stop it. Oh, he built a spy tower. So our end of turn report. We're still doing pretty good. There's our construction. The palisades is built. There's our recruitment. So we're spending money because we're recruiting now. So here, let's go like this. I'm going to start building roads. Only takes a turn. This way the troops can move fast because we may get attacked there. And we want to join this group. And just do this. I told you we're going to build a fort right there. No, it's not letting us. Along the road. No, it's not letting me build a fort. There we go. Alright, I think it's not letting me build it because I'm over the border with this guy's on the way. That's where I really want it. No, it's not letting me build the fort. There we go. Okay, so we're going to bring him back into here after, but what we're going to do is, like I said, I want to get the troops out because that affects the town. They're not happy, but the general's coming back. Let's get our diplomat out. This way we can talk to people. If we want to make peace or if we want to do different things, like we can go here and try to get rid of the bandits. And oh, he can make it back, so let's put him back in. You'll see it turn to green. And now we're going to do our battle. So you can automatically assault. We can actually assault. We can't really assault yet because we don't have anything completed, so we're going to maintain our siege. Actually, can we build? No, let's build another one. Just do a quick check. Let's do. Let's get rid of that. We're going to take a break in that one. And here we're going to do Hastati again. And here I think we're going to leave that alone because we were at 893. We actually went down a little because we've been recruiting troops. So we're going to leave that one alone. And we're going to end our turn. Oh, I forgot to move my diplomat. We want him down in Greece. We can make trade, offers and stuff. So you can see how the diplomat works. So let's do him first. So who's this? That's the Roman. Okay, let's come on down here. So, end the turn report. Still doing good with the money. We have a new family member. Construction report. Recruitment report. And so now they're at war with Carthage, two of our factions. The Spore and the Scipii. And look, they're all the way. They got rebels there too. Alright, so now let's send this guy here. And you can see we built the palisade. So now let's see what we can recruit here. So let's do this. Let's see which one of these helps with growth. So if these are temples, if you build them, this one helps with public order and population bonus. Then the Bacchus one, public order. And the last one is happiness and law. So we don't need those two. And they give points on fighting. We're going to build the first one. Because like I said, it's going to give us a little population bonus. And it only takes a turn. And let's see what's going on here in our siege. They're bringing up more troops. So our guy opened the door. So our spy infiltrated, and he on the right-hand side here, you see the gate is open. So we're going to attack. We're going to play it out. So the gate has been opened, so we don't have to bash down the walls. It's better for us too. Take the city intact. So let's see how this goes, though, because we could have maintained the siege too. But
only a fool cares for omens and portents, no matter how bad they may be. We make our own destinies, and we are not ruled by the flight of some damn bird. Today we fight against monsters, the ghouls. They are dangerous, mad, and hairy beyond reason. In victory, they are always heartless. They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. I have never lost a battle against these people. Why should I start losing now, with men such as you at my command? Another victory is at hand. Now, take up the sword, string your bow, look to your arms and armor. Now comes the hour when we test Roman courage.
cool. We're going to start our deployment. So the wall is open, but if we go in there, it's going to be like a choke point for them. They're in the center of town, so we're going to actually break down. These are our batting rams. We built them, so we're going to use them. We're going to break down as much wall as we can and just kind of flood through. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's keep our unit. Oh. Let's move up. All right, so you know what? All right.
The enemy have brought up more men.
So we're going to try to bash 2 more openings so we can come around and get as many men through. But what I'm going to do, though, is if they come out, I'm going to have a small force here to take them. I don't think they're going to come out. They're going to wait for us to come in. But let's see what we can do here. Oh, this guy's not moving. Why didn't that guy move? All right, so they are coming out. So Let's hit him with the arrows. Let's hit him with our velites.
Soldiers are at the walls! Now they must batter a way through!
I'm recording this. Might as well use the Rams. We built them. Nice.
The enemy walls are down! Make sure their soldiers are buried beneath the ruins!
Oh, they got the cavalry came out. Let's go get them.
Our soldiers are at the walls! Now
We killed their enemy general already.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are
There we go.
Infantry engineering triumphs once more. The walls are down. Order your men on to victory.
Thought I'd be able to separate them. We can't. It's not real.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
All right, so that's a little clusterfuck. I thought I'd be able to separate from these two things that I can't, and they're not battering the wall. I can't move them in. They won't come in. So let's see if we can redo it. Attack the wall. Well, there's nothing blocking their pathway, so let's see if they go in. All right, let's bring these guys in. I don't know. Can't get them off the battering ram. But let's come on in here. Let's take the city. Bring these guys over here. Let's come on in here. These units are still. What the hell does this guy do? I should have sent these guys around the side.
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead!
Whew.
His men know their doom approaches!
Getting some experience there. Let's do this.
Now we will see the true quality of his soldiers.
That sucks. I don't know which one killed though. Oh yeah, it was the old guy. Alright, so that didn't go as planned. But nothing ever does in war. And I should have sent these two guys around a different way because they're not working here. I don't know why they wouldn't leave the battering ram and run in. Let's see what we got. Let's come on over here. Let me back in there. Let's look at these guys. Oh, now they're coming in. These fucking guys.
The gods be praised. The enemy.
All right, so we didn't do too good there because the line's broken. Like I told you, the lines. Let's get rid of that. The lines actually can mess up the battle, and so it got messy. I don't know. It's been a while since I played, so I don't know why those guys didn't decouple from the battering ram. I don't know if I had to use all of them, but in the heat of the battle, my guy was in there. I was trying to get him out. I was going to actually tell you guys. So we're going to occupy. I was trying to tell you guys, just as it happened, just as he got killed, I was trying to get him out. If you saw, I was trying to highlight the right cavalry. I clicked on the wrong one. I was trying to get my general out of it because in the scrum like that, when everything's in there, you can lose your general, and I was hoping that wasn't going to happen because we outnumbered them, and it did. So we lost our. He was a great general, four stars, but so that battle was costly. So we took it. We get a unit of Triarii, not a great reward. It's better than nothing. And then here's a bunch of other things because we fought. You get your skills increase and your traits. +2 commands, so that young guy is up to 3. So now we got a new leader, right? The brother was back at our capital. He becomes the leader, and there he is. He died. So he died way too soon. So we got some rebels here. Let's see our agent. We're going to send our agent over to this one because you saw I already built the battering rams, but the agent actually opened the door. I should have waited probably to see if the agent was going to open it, but we'll see. So let's check out our town. And let's repair the walls because we battered them down. And recruitment, let's see our units. So we got a pretty good, we got war dogs and we got cavalry. I'm going to build another cavalry because we took a hit there. And then on our construction, it's 120 public order. We got great growth. We got decent population. We got decent income. So I'm going to go with roads. You guys know I like the roads. And let's go to our soldiers. I should have actually did this a minute ago. Let's go here again. Let's go to recruitment. Instruction. Recruitment. Okay, so down here, let's try to do this. So these guys, I'm going to use them to spread out because they don't have any experience. And then these guys have experience. We're going to make a couple of units there. Let's see. We're going to send our Triarii back. And then we're going to do here. We're going to go like this. We're going to attack these rebels. And then we're going to get this guy some experience. Alright, so I probably should have put another unit, but we'll try it. Let's see what happens. These are rebels we're fighting. Small unit. I probably should have added another bunch of soldiers. We don't need them. So let's do this. Let's start our battle. I think these guys were left over from the big battle. They must have, because they look like this one's only got 9 left. They must have ran away. So they're waiting for us to close. We'll hold it right there for a second and see if we can hit him with our... We're not in range yet. Just wait. We're going to swing around with the cavalry and hit them from the back in a minute. We're going to get them in a pincer. There we go. I'm going to attack these little guys over here. So we're going to come around the back. I'm going to end it. Hey, you know what? Let's continue because we're going to wipe them out. Less rebels. Let's see if we can wipe these guys out. Let's run them down. That's it, they're done. The enemy general has fallen. You like that? You like the sound of that start you make when they're marching? We're gonna stop.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours.
All right. Here we go. So we got our guy some experience. Okay, so you're gonna see his traits are gonna increase. He got a +2 command because now we lost that general, so we gotta try to. You see, they got another skill, fighting rebels. He gets an extra command point. And so let's bring him back to here because they're going to have to heal up. They took a little bit of a beating there. And so just to recap, this is a spy tower. They had built it. We get it now because we took them over. So we got the cavalry going. We got the fence being fixed. We're also building a couple extra things. And let's see. Let's bring out the Triaria. Let's put him over here because we're going to eventually go to Patavium. And you know what? Let's build a town watch because when we leave the fort, we don't want to leave it empty. And I think we set this one up. You know what? Yeah, we'll build one right now. We'll spend the money. Let's see what we got over here. I think I moved him already. Okay, so the diplomat's going down to Greece. He's going to make some trade packs. Our spy we sent out, right? It's not here. He's in here. And that's it. I'm going to end it here. So you can see we're slowly progressing. We took a big hit. We lost the general, but anything in battle sometimes doesn't go as planned. Messed it up, though. Like I was trying to say yesterday, it's very important that you keep your lines, because that was a costly maneuver. He was one of our best generals. So now his brother is the leader now. If we look, he's the faction leader, it says. And then if we click on him, he's not as good a general as the brother we lost. But the brother's son is over here. We built him up. We got the other guy up. So let's... I'm not going to end the turn. I'm going to end it right here, because then it'll start our fifth or sixth turn. I don't know what we're up to. So I'm just going to actually save the game. Again, not saving to cheat. We're just saving it because tomorrow we want to pick up where we left off. So I'm going to hit play through. And we want to save the game. And the file already exists, so we want to overwrite it. Save. Succeeded. So again, I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, we're going to do a little playthrough. We're going to see what happens. We're going to take it as far as it goes. I'm going to start playing some other games, some more newer games, just like 30 minutes a day. And this way they're short to watch. So I'm going to sign off. You guys have a great Sunday. Let's exit the game. And give that a second. We're going to quit it. Yes. And that's going to bring us here. I'm going to stop recording. And you guys have a great Sunday.